Hey, what's going on, everybody? Here is your Game Sense homework for week 18. It is a one-on-one game play theme this week, so we're going to look at a whole bunch of dangles. There's a YouTube video link right beside the Game Sense homework in the newsletter. Click that link. Go to that YouTube video. You're going to see a whole bunch of NHL dangles. What I want you to do while you're watching it is I want you to try to count and look for the number of distinct direction changes or attack angle changes within each sequence, within each move on each defender. So I may pull the puck from right to left to beat the defender, but did I go left to right and fake that I was going that way first? That would be, two attack angles, one on the fake before the one that actually eliminated. Did I attack one way, then the other way, before then pulling my move? So how many different attack angles? Those attack angles might be with weight shift fakes or with shoulders to kind of show quickly, or they might actually be further away from that defender and just accelerating in that one direction. Maybe you're striding to the right, then you start crossing over aggressively to their left before weight shift faking right and then going left. So that would be, one attack angle on the stride, number 2 on the crossovers, number 3 on that weight shift before eliminating with number 4. So I want you to try to keep track of how many distinct attack angles, sides there are on each move. Okay, press pause right now and then do the homework and then come back and you're going to see my commentary and giving you a little bit of what I thought. All right, here we go. Best dangles in NHL history according to this YouTube account. So we're going to watch Nazem Kadri walk through Philadelphia. Okay, just to point out, I'm not going to do every single goal here. To pause and go back and rewind and analyze every single one-on-one deke, every single move. It would make this video like 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. I'm going to pick a select few. Hopefully you can check what you got and see, and hopefully you'll learn a few things, or I'll be able to give you some insights that might make you realize, oh man, I missed a whole bunch, or I was counting things that didn't count, or whatever. So as we watch Ovechkin score my favorite goal of all time, barrel roll, keeping one hand on the stick, I try to recreate that. I don't even know how he did that, no matter how many times I watch it. Anyway, let's start here with this goal by the Boston guy. If you were to go on Instagram, if you were to watch him on SportsCenter back in the day, you'd see this one-handed pull-through, and everyone would be talking about the one-handed pull-through elimination. But what I want you to focus on is, again, how many different lane changes there were attack angles. So he faked over to his backhand to his right, and then back over to his left. So 2 different attack angles to get the puck to his forehand. Then he's going to pull it through the stick. Now attack number 3 over to the right again. That gets the D crossing. Look at the feet, they're crossing. And that's basically the commitment by the D, which opens up the one-handed pull, which is attack angle 4. So 4 attack angles to pull that off. One to the right, one to the left, one to the right, and then under to the left. Because remember, what you're looking for is to make that D commit. Make him cross his feet, open his hip. Do something that makes him commit. That's what's going to make your moves actually work. And so those initial attack angles are going to be what gets that commitment. Okay, as we look at this Ovi one, just kidding around defender number 1, pulls the string on defender number 2. So initially, as he comes into the zone, he was attacking wide, which was attack angle 1. Then he starts to cut into the center to the, the opposite side of this guy. That's attack angle number 2. And when he finally makes the just kidding on the backtracker that's trying to light him up, he's going to do just another change to even push to the right to get around him, attack angle number 3. Now it's all of that causes this other defender. Watch how he opens up his left hip and starts skating straight at him. Okay, so he can pull the string on attack angle 4. But again, it's those other moves that make it look like he's going wide now, that make this guy accelerate over here and reach out and commit so that he can pull the string. So again, 4 different attack angles to pull that string to get around that guy. We got to do a side note asterisk on Zdeno Chara's beautiful spin move. A lot of coaches say spins are fancy show-off moves. Don't do them. They're dangerous. What I love about spins is you put your body between the puck and the man, which most coaches will be a fan of. Look how, had he pulled this puck in front of him, tried to get on his forehand and pull it across his backhand, he's going to leave it exposed. Doesn't mean you can't pull it off, but more chance that it'll get poked. By pulling it behind his back, he puts his body between the man and the puck. I mean, here he eliminates him, but let's say you don't eliminate him, you still have the puck in a protected position Can dump it low, make a pass or whatever. Beautiful spin off. Now, guys, we're going to watch Spezza with a move that I remember when that happened, because Spezza was training at Skate On where I was working, where I was instructing, and I remember people saying, like, that looks exactly like how we flip the pucks over the stick. So again, some of them are just going to be, you know, one single beautiful move. You're never going to get away from that. But let's look at this one here where he spins off the hit. Okay, so the original attack angle is going to be into the center, to the, you know, to the right of this guy, and then he even kind of turns up even more. Maybe you could split hairs and call it attack angle 2, looking up ice, to make this guy a turn even more for the hit. You could call that 2 separate attack angles, or 1, whatever. But after he spins, now he's gonna show to the left, right? He looks like he's got a step. He's showing that he's going to attack. Maybe he even is attacking left. He's not necessarily even thinking of the pull yet. But watch what this D does. This D commits, turns to forwards, and starts, you know, skating as fast as he can, and that opens up that final move. So this attack here opens up that pull, and then 1 extra one on the goalie. Okay, so 4. As I said, some of them are just beautiful toe drakes. Some of them are just beautiful kind of pulls through. But what we're really looking at, these ones where you get speed and you have multiple attack angles. So let's look at the Tarasenko one here. It looks like he goes left to right. Oh, and the goalie too. It looks like he goes left to right on 3 guys. Left to right on him, left to right on him, and left to right on the goalie. So you could call it maybe 6 attack angles, right? Here, when he's coming in with speed, he's kind of isolating that D, and he just throws a little bit of a weight shift left before pulling it right, and that D's gone. Okay, now here, he kind of stick handles it left to right to keep the puck safe, but maybe you could argue that he didn't do a lane change to the left. He kind of kept going with his original attack. So you could say maybe it was only 3. The left to right on that first guy, and then the left to right on the goalie. Nice. Yeah, try to count that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. All right, this is a good one, okay? Because again, you see that highlight maybe on Instagram or whatever, and you're going to see the one-handed goal, and people are going to start practicing the one-handed shovel shot. But we saw Ovechkin fake wall and go just kidding inside already on a previous clip, and so he kind of does the same thing, left to right. That's 2 separate attack angles. I'm going wide, I'm pushing into the middle. 2 separate attack angles, but then 3 is he pulls it wide after that again. Okay, had he gotten around the guy or eliminated the guy, but it's 3. It's 1, 2, and then 3 down the wall. Watch again. 1 down the wall before he opens his blade and pushes to the center, 2, and then 3 on the string pull. D does a great job staying with him there. 1, 2, 3 by Datsyuk. Right? The punch stop pullback is 1, the forehand pull is 2, and then back to his backhand for 3. See you later, Logan Couture. Okay, this one we got to look at. Mick Jesus with the McDangles. All right, so much going on here. We can't see the D early enough in this clip to really, you know, be sure. But you could maybe say that when he gets this puck initially, he's kind of faking that he's going to drive the middle and split the D. Then he's going to throw a crossover to the outside. That's attack angle 2 to the left, before pulling it back on the weight shift into the middle for 3. And ultimately, that's the way he goes to the middle on attack angle 3. Now, that same attack angle 3 to the right of this guy is actually to the left of this guy. It's making this guy commit and open up and reach. And so then attack angle 4 comes when he pulls the string around him to his right, and then several on the goalie. But again, I want to go back to that initial one, because sometimes you can't fully tell. He actually did a crossover to the middle as this clip started. So that maybe gives us some information that he was attacking the middle initially. He may have been blasting wide before he did that cross. So he may have had wide on 1, middle on 2 before his cross out on 3, weight shift in on 4, and then the string pull on the other guy 5. And we still don't know, maybe in his own end, maybe he started with a pull to the right of this guy before his attack out. So one of the reasons why watching live hockey is sometimes better than TV. But watch for the cross towards the middle there, and then the out number 2, weight shift number 3, string pull 4. Gross. Like I said, some of them are just beautiful moves. I think we'll end off with Super Mario here. We're already almost at 10 minutes. let's go check out Vintage Mario. So he's coming forwards and he's going to cross over to his left on the first one before going back to his right, and then he's going to shift over to his left for number 3 before pulling back and eliminating on 4. Okay, and then that sets up for one more on the goalie. But you, again, like the McDavid goal, you could potentially argue if we saw more footage, like the puck was over here, maybe he was showing that he was going right. Actually, I'm going to say he was, because look at the D's feet. The D's crossing, right? The D thought he was going that way. So that would have been 1 before he pulls to 2. What you got to look at is the direction he's going, right? He's going out here towards the dot. So if I'm this D, I'm thinking, okay, he might be trying to blow around me wide on attack angle 2, right? Then he switches it and makes it look like he's going to come and split and come to this side for 3 before pulling out wide on 4 and then dragging it back on 5. The goalie could be 6, but 5 to get around the defender. So I'm going to leave it there because we're basically at 10 minutes. Ooh, fake stop, forwards agility section. But I hope that maybe what you found there was that I had a few subtle ones. Maybe you got 2, but I had 4, or you got 3, but I had 5, and that you kind of saw what I was saying, and that you can go back and watch now and actually see even more and see more subtle things. If you saw kind of all of them, then awesome, great job. Means you have good hockey sense and good analysis of it. One more comment I want to make just right as I end here and as we watch my boy Ricky Nash. Remember that goal. Let's not get too caught up in the nuance here of whether one of them I said was or wasn't. Like, you can argue the subtle ones, they are or they aren't. That's not really the point. The point is there's so many clips that have the exact same theme to them, which is to get the D to commit and to eliminate them, you need to do something else to set that up. It's often whether or not you got their feet moving, got them crossing, made them scramble, got them scared, that leads to the move actually working. And so when you're training, you have to be training on attacking angles with speed, changing angles, which was, of course, basically our gameplay theme of the week, one-on-ones, and attacking and changing angles. All right, guys, hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.